Okay, so in the last class, if not mistaken, okay, we already learned about this bit manipulation. Okay, you already learned about the AND bit, okay, how to do the AND, logical OR, exclusive OR, and do the bit shifting to the left, to the right, and one's complement. So this is the symbol for the bit manipulation. Okay, now moving on to the next slide. Okay, we're going to look at the concatenating bits. Okay, so concatenation is the operation of joining a character strings end to end. Okay, for example, you're going to concatenation of snow and ball. Okay, kamu ada snow and ball. And you're going to concatenate these two words here so that it becomes snow ball. So this is what the concatenating bits do. Okay, which is you're going to join the character, two characters, snow and ball, and make it as a once. Okay, why we need to do this concatenating bits? Okay, because why? Okay, for example, okay, you have the ADCs, and your ADC is a 12-bit resolution. But okay, in the microprocessor, most of the size of the memory size is 8-bit. Okay, since the ADC is 12-bit, so you need to concatenate it. Okay, between the lower byte with the high byte. Okay, which is 8-bit is coming from the low ADC, and another 4-bit is coming from high. So that's why by using the concatenate bits, you can merge this ADCL and ADCH, make it as one ADC, which is you come up with a 12-bit ADCs lah. Okay, kamu ada ADCS, you concatenate it with an ADCL, and you come up with an ADC. So this is a 12-bit. Okay, actually it's a 16-bit. Okay, tapi 4-bit is unused bit. Okay, because ADC is only 12-bit, so 4-bit become unused bits. Okay, so this is examples lah how to do the concatenating, okay, by using a C programming. Okay, contoh kat sini. Okay, first, okay, you rename the ADC as a V in. Okay, and then, okay, you make a variable V in and what we call here, and declare it as an integer. Okay, int, which is this is a support up to 16-bit. Okay, V in, and then char, which is 8-bit. Okay, from ADCL, and another one here you declare ADCH another char, which is 8-bit. All right, so now you're going to read the ADC, okay, by using the V in. Okay, ADCH, you end with this 0x0f. Why we need to end with this bit here? Okay, because your ADCH, okay, so this is your ADCH. Okay, it has 8 bits. Okay, only this bit is have the information. Hanya bit ini yang kita nak guna. Okay, and the rest is this is your ADCL. Okay, for the ADCL, the whole 8-bit ni need to be used. But for the ADCH, only this 4-bit is used. While another 4-bit is, this one is unused. Okay, kamu tak guna yang ni because it doesn't have any information. So that's why, okay, if you can see here, okay, what you're going to do is ADCH and with 0x0f means that you're going to clear whatever value from this bit here, you're going to clear it because this is an unused bit. Okay, kamu nak clearkan dia. So that's why we end with the 0f. Okay, if this 0f here you change to binary representation, it will become 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this bit this 4-bit, okay, which is bits 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, what you're going to do here is, okay, you're going to clear this bit. Okay, this unused bit now you clear, and this 4-bit here will have a, whatever value read from the ADCH lah. Okay, then after that, now what we're going to do here is we're going to need to shift it to the left. How many times? 8 times. Kenapa nak shift to the left 8 times? Because you're going to do the concatenating. Okay, you know that your ADC, okay, your VIN ataupun your ADC is a combination of ADCH and ADCL. Okay, which is kalau kita lukis, okay, if we draw the bits here, okay, so this is 4 bits lah. Okay, yang ni 4 bits. This is another 4 bits. Okay, so this one here, this is unused bit. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so this is your VIN. Okay, in which you're going to make it combine ADCH with ADCL and make it as a VIN. So what you're going to do here is before you ADCL, you need to shift your ADCH to the left. How many times? 8 times. Okay, so that's why by right sekarang ni you punya ADCH is something like this. Okay, now you're going to combine them. Okay, so yang ni 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yang ni yang use ya. Okay, the shaded one is a use bit. Okay, so you shift it to the right how many times? 8 kali. Right, so dia akan pergi ke sini. Okay, so now what happened to your ADCH? Okay, dia akan jadi macam ni lah. Okay, sebab kamu dah shift ke 8 kali, so this is the bits. Okay, dia kamu shifted just now 8 bits. Okay, now tadi this one is a bit 0. Now it become bit 9, 10, 11, and 12. And after that, we do the logical OR, which is you're going to combine with the ADCL. So combine with the ADCL by using the logical OR, then you will get this value here. Okay, your ADC or your VIN, which is have 12 bit of resolution. So this is how you're going to do the concatenating. Okay, which is you're going to join a character string. Okay, two or three. You're going to combine two bytes. Okay, now it become 1 characters. And acting and inserting the bits. Okay, this is another bit manipulation. So extracting is you're going to do the logical AND, then you shift ataupun you can shift, then after that you're going to do the logical AND. Means that you're going to extract the value. Okay, so this is the things that you're going to use to extract the value. Okay, if you're going to insert the value, okay, what you're going to do here is first we need to clear the destination. You're going to put that value, then followed by do the load. Okay, followed by use the logical OR. Then after that you can insert that value. Okay, for examples. Okay, extract value from bit 7 to 5. Lepas tu add 1 and replace. Okay, for example, so this is your what you call that? This is the value. Let's I equal to OX1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you see here, this is a 32-bit number. Okay, you have a 32-bit number. So what you're going to do here is Saya tulis dulu. Kita ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is a 32 bits number. Okay, then you declare J, okay, as an integer as well. Okay, and next, J equal to I, okay, do logical AND with this value, 0x E0, means that you're going to do a logical AND, okay, do logical AND. So this is your I. Okay, so now you're going to get a J. Okay, what is your J? J, which is you're going to do logical AND with what number? This number, E0. So E0, the rest you put 0. Okay, so this is your J. Okay, the first J. Okay, then after that, after you do the logical AND with this number here, then you're going to shift it to the right. How many times? 5 times. Okay, so now we're going to look at how to do it. Okay, since this one here, okay, you have a 32-bit number, you end with this value here. Okay, what happened to this bit or this byte? Okay, so since this is you end with a 0, so you will get 0 lah. Okay, so now you're going to focus on this part only. Okay, because in this part have the value. Okay, which is 78. You're going to end it with a E0. Okay, so how to do that? To do that, okay, why not we just what we call here? Convert, okay, change this hexa number to binary representation. Okay, so 78 is 011147 and 1000 for 8. What about E? E is a 15. Okay, 15 is 1110. 0 is a 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so you do the logical OR. Logical AND. So this is what you get. Okay, you will get 1, 1, 0. See here, now we're going to extract. Okay, you see, extract value from bit 7 to 5. Okay, you're going to extract bit from 7 to 5 only. So that's why you see here, we do the logical AND because we're going to extract this bit only. The rest of the bit, we're going to discard. Okay, so we are only focus on this bit. So what you're going to do a logical AND. Okay, so the bits that you're going to extract, you need to end with 1 lah. Okay, while the rest of the bit you end with 0. So you already get this bit. Okay, the value from this bit. Okay, and now you see here, you're going to add with 1. Okay, since this one here, this bit is at 7 to 5. Okay, you're going to add this value with 1. So how to do it? Before you add with a 1, you need to shift this bit here so that it goes to this location. It becomes bit 0. So how to do it? Okay, kamu kena shift lah. Shift ke mana? Shift ke kanan. How many times? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's why we need to shift to the right 5 times. Okay, after you do the shifting, what happened here? Okay, it will become 0, 1, 1. So this is the new numbers. Okay, after you do the bit shifting to the right, how many times? 5 times. Okay, next. Then after that, we plus with 1. Okay, tambah 1. Okay, so now it becomes, when you plus 1, it becomes 0, 0, this is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so now you already add this bit 7 dengan 5 with 1. And next, what you're going to do? Okay, so you put back this value, okay, to its original location. So, how to do that? Macam mana nak buat? Okay, nak letak balik semula tempat asal dia. So what you're going to do here is, okay, mula-mula, okay, we need to shift balik semula lah. Okay, shift to the left supaya dia kembali ke kedudukan asal. Right, so this one here, this bit here, okay, you need to shift back so that it goes to its original position. So how many times? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, before that, before you shift to the right, okay, so this one here, if you can see, okay, it do the logical AND. Okay, so sama juga lah. If you do a logical AND, you will get the same value. Ataupun you shift it, the value, you still get the same value. Okay, so let's, this value here, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. You do a logical AND with this value here, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. You will get back the same values lah. And you shift it to the left, how many times? 5 times. And the value will become now, the new value akan jadi 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Alright, next, what you're going to do, then after that, we need to do the logical OR with these numbers here. Okay, so I AND balik semula dengan, this is a inverted lah. Okay, so when you AND with an inverted, so what happen here, dia kamu akan dapat macam ni. Sekejap, I need to erase. Invert E0 is actually, this is what you get, F, 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 and then you need F, F, 1, F. Okay, so we just focusing on this part here. Okay, sebabnya ni yang this one here, when you do a logical AND with FF, you will get back the value lah. Okay, so we're going to focus on this part here. 1F, 1F is actually, okay, kalau kita tukar balik, 1F akan dapat macam ni. 0, 0, 0, 1. Digit betul. Ya, betul. And then 1, 1, 1. Sekejapnya, E0 is 1, 1, 0. Yeah, correct. I think this one is not E0 lah. You should, because you going to clear this value. Wait, yeah. Okay, never mind. We look at this E0. So this is what happened when you do the E0 inverted. Okay, you will get this value. Do the logical AND, and then only this bit will remains lah. Yang lain akan clear. So you will get 1, 0, 0, 0. This is 1, and this is a 0. Okay, and after that, we're going to add with these numbers here. Okay, by using the logical OR. So what happened here is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. You do a logical OR with this value here, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And what happened here now? Okay, you will get 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, and the final value is your I now become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is a 9 lah kat sini, 9, and this is 8. So it becomes 9, 8. Okay, so this is the uh, after you do this, extract value from bit 7 to 5, add with 1, and replace back to its initial numbers. Okay, so this is how to do the extracting and inserting. Right, now we're going to look at the bit testing. Okay, so for the bit testing, okay, so the bit testing is actually you're going to test a bit, either it's a producer 1 or producer 0. Okay, for example here, okay, find out if bit 7 of a variable and vat is set. Okay, kamu nak check either bit 7 dalam this variable called nval is set or not. So how to do that? Okay, to do that, you need to check by using the if statement lah. Okay, if nval, okay, it end with this number. Why this number? Because you're going to check your nval. Okay, so this is your nval. Okay, it's a 8 bits number. Okay, now you go focusing on this bit 7. Okay, you're going to check only this bit, either it is a set or not. Okay, so you need to check whether it's 1 or not. So how to do it? Okay, so first we put the what we call here this mask. Okay, so this one we call it a mask lah. Okay, you need to do a masking at this bit. Okay, what is the masking value? The masking value is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is your mask. Okay, which is you convert to hexadecimal, it become 0x80. Okay, now next what you're going to do, you end this mask value with your nval. Okay, whatever value that you get from nval, and you're going to check either this bit 7 is 1 or not. So that's why we use the logical and. If this value here, okay, is this part here, the bit here is 1, so this statement will become true because 1 and with 1 you will get 1, which is true. If not, if this bit is 0, 0 and with 1 it become false. Okay, the statement will become false. That's why this is how to check a bit or use do a bit testing. Okay, what happens when we want to test for multiple bits? Okay, so for the multiple bits, you can use the same things here, but you need to find out which bit that you're going to check. Contoh, okay, if you're going to check bit 7 and bit 3, okay, so you identify which bit 7. So this is a bit 7 and this is a bit 3. Okay, so the masking value now become 1000, 1000. 0. So the mask value is 0, 8, 8. Okay, so you put it here. Okay, so this is how you're going to do when you want to check multiple bit. Okay, you need to find out which bit you're going to check. Okay, put it as 1 for the masking and do a logical and in the if else statement. Okay, another example. Okay, you're going to check if bit 2 or 3 are true. Okay, nampak ni ada perkataan or. Okay, so first we need to get the mask lah. Okay, we need to put a masking. Okay, so this is your bits. This is your nval. Okay, you're going to check. Dua and this is your bit lah, bit 2 and 3. Okay, so this is a bit. So the mask value now that you need to put here is 0000110. Okay, so this is a 84, which is 12. 12 you change it to hexadecimal is sama dengan 0C. Okay, so this is why you need to do the masking with a 0C. So if n val end with a 0C, okay, if this bit is 1, what happen? Okay, it will produce these things here. If not, what happen? Okay, dia akan execute the else statement, which is the false statement. Okay, next, what happen for several value of n vals? Okay, contoh dibagi kat sini. N vals sama dengan OX04. Okay, so this is the n val value. Okay, so you need to do lah logical AND. Mana dia tadi? Okay, so this is a 04. Change it to hex binary representation, you will get 0000, 0100. Okay, so you need going to check with this mask here. Okay, the mask we already check is 0000, and this one is 1100. Okay, you do a logical AND. Okay, and then is here it produce 1. Okay, so this is the hasil daripada logical AND. Okay, so what happened here? This is a true lah, because bit 2 is set dekat situ. Okay, what about when n val equal to 0A? Okay, 0A is tukarkan di sini dalam hexadecimal equal to, mana saya punya pen? Okay, so this is n val ya. 0A. 0A is 0000. A is a 1010. Okay, so now bit you look in here, bit 1 and bit 3. Okay, you do a logical AND, then what happen? This is the output that produce 1000. Okay, so bit 3 is true. Okay, because the bit 3 is set. Okay, if you're going to check the n val with this value here, okay, since 0C and with a 0C, you will get back the result 0C, so it is also true. Okay, so this is how you do the bit testing. Okay, any question up until here? Ada soalan tak? Okay, we already looked at the bit manipulation, how to do the concatenations, bit testing. Okay, if no questions, okay, we move on to this exercise. Okay, we have a lot of exercise. Okay, let's look at the first exercise here. Okay, figure below illustrate the output of a simple sorting algorithm that arrange a number in ascending order. Okay, so this is before the execution lah, in which X sama dengan 133 and Y sama dengan 98. Okay, after the execution, you're going to swap the position so that X now becomes 98, Y is 133. Okay, you are required to use the pointer techniques in a C language. Complete the function below that implement the order. Assume that the pointer X contains smaller than pointer Y. Write only the part where integer order takes place. Okay, so first, what you're going to do, mula-mula, okay, so this one yeah, I just show you how to write the program lah. Yeah, sekejap. Okay, so this is a online punya C compiler. Okay, I use the online C compiler. Okay, so now you're going to do what we call here, based on the question given. Okay, you're going to swap a position between X and Y. So how to do that? Okay, actually, to do this, okay, what we call, right? So now it asks you to use the pointer kan, pointer techniques. Okay, because to swap to send a data, okay, to the function, we have two types of how you're going to pass the data to your function lah. First, we call it as a pass by a value. Okay, the second one is a pass by reference, which is you using a pointer. Okay, now you're going to look at both type. Okay, what is the difference between a pass by a value to your function and pass by the reference by using the pointer. Okay, so mula-mula, okay, you need to macam biasalah include this stdi.h. Okay, and then after that, okay, so I use the things that is given just now. Okay, given that function one tadi, function one, and then int x. Okay, sorry, okay, we do the pointer first. Okay, int star y. Boleh nampak tak saya punya screen ni? Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, and then after that, okay, so kita initialize the ni lah dulu dia punya. Okay, first we take we make a temporary variable, okay, called temp, int temp. Okay, so this is the function one here is used to swap the position between x and y. Okay, so what happened here is now whatever value from the x, I will put it to this temp here. Okay, next is, okay, take the value. Okay, the x will get the value from y. Okay, because you're going to swap the position. Okay, and then y will get value from that. Okay, which is now y get the value from your x. Okay. Okay, so this is a function where the swap, you're going to swap the position between x and y. Okay, then after that, okay, so saya tulis kat sini lah nak tengok betul ke tak. Okay. Printf x sama dengan t and y sama dengan okay, so you will take the value from x and y and print it at this okay, dekat sini. Okay, now we are going to look at this main programs. Okay, inside of main program, okay, so I just put that int I, which is I is your x lah. Okay, So 133. Let's assume that I is your X. And then INTJ. Okay, the second value that you're going to put here is 28. Betul tak? 28, satu lagi. Right, so we call here. Okay, this is a, tengok dulu, but this is a I. This G. It is I and J. Okay, we're going to look at the value of I and J before swap. This is the original value. Okay, since now, okay, we are going to check lah. Okay, sebabnya kita, kalau tengok yang ni, if you look at this one here, okay, you're going to check either X is greater than Y or not. If X is greater than Y, then we need to swap the position. If not, if X is smaller than Y, so no need to do anything. So we need to put a if-else statement. Okay, so if mana saya punya ni cursor, if I greater than J. So what happen if I greater than J, kita akan masuk symbol here. Okay, go to call the function 1. Okay, function 1. And I, okay, put the I value and put the J value on this function. Okay, then we take another printf here. Okay, so this is after sorting, after swap. Okay, so let's run and check whether it's okay or not. Okay, if you can see here. Okay, so this is the original value in which I sama dengan 133, J is 28. Okay, since I is greater than 28 J, so what happen here is dia akan masuk this statement. Okay, go to function 1. So go to function 1, hantar value I and J to this function 1. So means that I now become your X, J become your Y. Okay, so take the value which is 128, put it to your temp. Okay, and then X will get another value from Y. So now X dah dapat 28. Okay, while Y akan ambil value daripada temp which is 133. Okay, so after the swap, okay, we look at the inside of this function 1 here. Okay, kat sini. Okay, the value of X is 28, Y is 133, which is correct lah. Okay, so this function is correct. And then after that, we're going to hantar this value to here. Okay, after we finish call this function 1, so after swap, okay, look at what is our I sama dengan 28, J sama dengan 133, which is also correct. This is when you use the pass by reference. Okay, using a pointer. Okay, what happened if you pass by value? Okay, kamu hantar value to this function 1. Sekarang ni kita hantar, kalau kamu tengok ni N1, Ni and Nj. So now you hantar dia punya pointer, the address of I and J, that inside of the address are this value. Okay, now we're going to send the value instead of an address of the location value. Okay, hantar 3 dan 28 directly. Okay, how to do it? Okay, we just simply buang yang ni. Sorry. Okay, so anything related to the pointer, we just remove it. Okay, so this one we remove, and this one also remove. Okay, the star here remove. Okay, everything related to the pointer. Okay, we need to buang lah. Okay, and then we run. Okay, so now kita tengok kat main program juga. Okay, we see at the main program. Okay, the original value of I and J betul lah, which is 133 and 28. Okay, which is correct. Okay, since I is greater than J, so what happen? It will go to this function 1. Okay, which is go to atas ni, function 1. Hantar the value. Okay, now it hantar 133 and 28 value to this function 1. Okay, so this function 1 will swap the position. Okay, so after swap, kita tengok kat sini. Okay, you see X is 28, Y is 133, which is correct. But dekat bawah ni, after, okay, now when this function here going to send out the value, okay, to the main program, so what happen here is you see here the I is 133, bukan 28. Okay, not 28. Suppose it should be 28 lah, because we already swap the position. Okay, because this is we have sent the value, right? Not a pointer, the address. Okay, so what happen here? You see, I will take the original value while J take the 28 lah, the origin value. Okay, so this is the difference lah when you pass the value by pass the data to your function by a reference or by using a pointer, and pass the data to your function by a value. Okay, when you pass the data to the function by a value, so what happens there? Only the changes will happen inside of this function only. After that, it will get the original value. Okay, if you pass the value by reference, okay, using a pointer, so what happens there? Whatever changes inside of the function will also affected outside of the function, which is inside of your main program. Okay, so that is the difference lah between the pass by the value and pass by reference. Any question up until here? Okay, so because this one here asks you to use the pointer, yang ni dia suruh guna pointer. So that's why you see, okay, you have this star X and star Y. You're going to use a pointer, the address of the X and Y. Any question? So this is for the exercise 1. If no question, okay, now we move on to the next exercise, okay, which is exercise 2. Okay, you are going to write a C code, okay, that generate 200 random number. Okay, kamu nak generate 200 random number with a value between 1 and 500. Okay, it dah bagi tahu kat situ. Okay, generate random number, but the random number is limited between this range only, 1 to 500. Okay, then sort the numbers in increasing order using one of the sorting elements. Okay, so we have 3 sorting elements. Okay, first is a bubble sorting. The second one is a quick sort, and the third one is a selection sort. Okay, so the bubble sorting is the simplest sorting algorithm. Okay, that works by repeatedly swapping the adjacent element if they are in the wrong order. Okay, so we look at this sorting dahulu, and then after that we do the coding. Okay, so this is the bubble sort. Okay, contoh. Okay, so this is the value. Okay, you're going to do, you have the value 51428. Okay, you have this data here, 51428. Okay, you're going to do the sorting. okay, which is the smallest, you're going to put it at the left, and the highest number will put it at the right. So what happened here is for the bubble sort, okay, the algorithm is, okay, first you need to sort the adjacent dahulu, okay, the adjacent pair. Okay, so first we sort these two numbers, 5 and 1. Okay, since 1 is smaller than 5, so 1 is goes here lah, and 5 it goes here. Okay, next we need to check between these two numbers, 5 and 4. Okay, so since 4 is smaller, so 4 akan pergi ke kiri, while 5 will go to your right. Okay, and after that, okay, we're going to check these two numbers, 5 and 2. Okay, since 5 and 2, 2 is smaller, so 2 will go to the location 5, 5 will go to this location. Okay, so you swap the positions. Okay, next, finally, we're going to check this pair here. Okay, 5 and 8. Okay, since 5 and 8, 5 is smaller, 8 is bigger, so nothing changed lah kat sini. Okay, so this is for the first sequence. All right, and then the second sequence, okay, it not finished lah because this value is still not sort out. Okay, masih lagi tak ada, bukan dalam kedudukannya, betul. Okay, then you need to go to the second sequence. Okay, first look at the first value here, 1 and 4. Okay, is 1 and 4 is, okay, so since 1 is a smaller, 4 is bigger, so nothing happens lah kat sini. So now look at this 4 and 2. Okay, since 4 and 2, 2 is smaller, so 2 will swap to the location 4, while 4 will go to this location 2. So you will get the new numbers here. Okay, so next, check 4 and 5. Okay, since 4 and 5 is 4 is smaller than 5, so what happened? Nothing change. Then you need to check back 5 and 8. Okay, since 5 and 8 is 5 is smaller, then nothing change. Okay, since now, okay, if we look at this one here, okay, all of the number is already been sorted out, but since the algorithm does not know if it is a complete, what happened here, the algorithm will check it once more. Okay, akan buat lagi sekali, okay, which is the third sequence, do the sorting. Okay, check back 1, 2. Okay, 1 is smaller than 2. 1 is smaller than 2, so nothing happened. Check 2 with 4. Okay, 2 is smaller than 4, so nothing happened. 4 and 5. Since 4 is smaller than 5, so nothing happened. 5 and 8, and nothing. So this is how the bubble sort works. Okay, which is you need to do the sort, okay, between the adjacent pair only. Okay, and it will, you need to do it until all the number already been sorted lah. Okay, so this is how the bubble sort works. Okay, next is a quick sort. Okay, so the quick sort is a divide and conquer algorithm. Okay, it picks an element as a pivot and partition the given array around the pick pivot. Okay, contoh lah. Okay, we have 70. Okay, so this 70 is your pivot. Okay, so what happened here is, okay, so let take this value as your focal point lah, ataupun pivot point. Okay, so now what happened is you need to check each of this number here. Okay, so mula-mula tengok 10 dulu. 10 is smaller than 70, so it will go to this location here. It will go to the left lah. Okay, smaller go to the left, while higher than this focal point here, the pivot point will go to your right. Okay, so this is the partition. Okay, we're going to do a partition. Okay, 80. 80 is larger than 70, so 80 will go here. All right, and then 30. Since 30 is smaller than 70, so 30 will go to the left. Okay, what about 90? Since 90 is a small, bigger than 70, so 90 will go to this location. Okay, to the right. Okay, and then 40 is smaller than 70, it will go to this left here. 50 is smaller than 70, it will go to this groups here, the left groups. Okay, now we take another pivot, okay, for the left group and right group. For the left group now, we take this 50 here lah, sebagai dia punya focal point. Okay, so we need to do a partition between this 50. Okay, so check one by one lah. Okay, so 10 smaller than 50, so smaller, this 10 here will go to the left group. 30 smaller than 50, so we go here. 40 is also smaller than 50, will go to the left group. Okay, there is no group to the right. Okay, so next for this one here, okay, we take this bit here, 80 as a pivot point lah. Okay, your focal point. So check 80 is smaller than 90. So what happened here? 80, okay, 90 will go to your right. Okay, this means that 80 akan pergi sini lah. So dia tahu 80 is smaller than 90. Okay, now, so this one dah habis. Okay, now we're going to look at this part here. Okay, 10 is smaller than, okay, take the 40 as a pivot focal point. So 10 smaller than 40, so what happened? It will go here. And 30 is also smaller than 40, so it will go to these groups here. Okay, so 40 will become, okay. And next, after that, okay, you're going to check these groups here. Okay, take a focal point or pivot points. So 30 become your pivot point. So you're going to partition around this 30. So 10 smaller than 30, so it will go here, and this one go here. Okay, so now you are ready. Arrange 10, 30, 40, 50, 70, 80, and 90. Okay, so this is how the quick sort works. Okay, and last but not least is a selection sort. Okay, the selection sort algorithm sort an array. Okay, dia bukan ikut array by repeatedly finding the minimum element. Okay, from unsort part and putting it at the beginnings. Okay, whatever the minimum akan diletakkan ke belah kanan. Okay, the algorithm will maintain two subarray in a given array, which is the subarray which is already sort, and remaining subarray which is unsort. Okay, so let's take this example. Okay, you have this array with this number 64, 25, 12, 22, and 11. Okay, so from here, it will find the minimum array. Okay, from this here, it will find the minimum array. Okay, so the minimum array is 11. So this 11 here will be placed to the left. Okay, so while the rest, this is an unsort. Okay, so this is an unsort array. So this is the already sort out. Okay, next, what happened here? So now it will look at this array, this unsort array, and find out the minimum value. Okay, the minimum value is 12. So it will put it to the left. Okay, you see here, this is kosong part. Now the array now become 1, 4. Okay, because the kosong already have a number lah, 11 kat situ. So that's why we need to look at the array 1, 2, 4 here. Okay, so since 12 is smaller, so 12 will be put at the array 1. Okay, now we are going to look at this array. Okay, which is array number 2, 3, and 4. Okay, locate the smallest number. So the smallest number is 22. Okay, put it to the left. Okay, which is at this array lah, array 2. And now we already have 2 arrays remain unsort. Okay, so what happened here? So this one already sort out. Okay, find the minimum. Minimum is 25. So 25 will be put here at array 3, and 64 will be put here. So this is how the selection sort works. Okay, so you find the minimum. Okay, put it to the left, and then next is the the remaining sub-array become the unsort array. So next, you need to find the minimum value and put it to the left again. Okay, depending on this. Okay, how many arrays that you have. Okay, so this is how to do the selection sort. Okay, so kita berbalik semula kepada kita punya soalan tadi. Okay, you're going to write a C code that generate 200 random number with a value 1 and 500. Okay, so first we need to know how to generate the random number. Okay, so kena nak buat macam mana nak generate random number. Okay, so to generate a random number, okay, so this is you need to have hashtag include as standard library dot h. Okay, you need to add another library here called stdlib. Okay, ini standard lah. stdio ni standard. Okay, this is for input output. Okay, so under the main programs, sama dengan okay. So to use to apa ni kita panggil okay, to make a random number, okay, you can use this function here rand, okay, to generate a random number. Okay, so we just print f okay, so you see now it will generate any numbers. Okay, sebabnya sekarang ni random number. Okay, you see now it generate this number here 1804289383, which is any numbers, and this one here only for one random number. Okay, yang ni hanya untuk satu saja. Okay, so it will generate the same numbers lah. Okay, but in our question, dalam soalan tadi, okay, it asks you to generate a value from 1 to 500. Okay, macam mana nak buat? 1 to 500. Okay, you need to put another limitation lah dekat random ni. Okay, so that the number only between 5 okay, 1 to 500. Okay, so we just put this symbol here. Okay, percentage 500 for example. Okay, so you run. Okay, now you see you already generate 383. Okay, every time you run, okay, it will generate the same value. Okay, the same value will be generated. Okay, what about if you're going to change the value? Okay, every time you compile, it will give you different numbers. Okay, to do it, okay, you need to include another things lah, another in the library called time.h. Okay, so the number will be generated according to times that you execute the number, you compile the programs lah. Okay, and then put another one here as friend time 0, or sometimes you can put as friend time null. Okay, so now 386. Okay, if you run again, okay, it will give you different numbers. Okay, now it's 212. Now it's 332. Okay, so if you put this one here, as friend time, what happened here? Okay, the random number that you generate will give different number every time you generate the number. If you not put this as friend function, so what happened here is it will give you the same random number over and over. Okay. So hari ni dia akan bagi 383. Tomorrow when you try, it will give you another 383. Okay, 383. Okay, so if you're going to generate a different random number, each time you run the program, so you need to put this function. Okay, so and this function here, okay, percentage 500, this is to limit the number of the random number lah, so that the random number only from 1 to 500. Let's say if you put here is 20. Okay, so the number will be vary from here. Okay, this number 12. Okay, now, okay, the range is from 0 to 20. Okay, now it becomes 12. Okay, so this for only for one number. Okay, what about if you're going to generate more than one number? Okay, to generate more than one number, so what you're going to do is, okay, we need to do a for loops. For loops. I start dengan kosong, and then I smaller. Okay, we're going to generate 5 random number, and I plus plus. Okay, so okay, kenapa tak berubah Oh, tak boleh. Salah, tak boleh guna ni. Silap. Sorry. Not I sama kosong. This one we use Z lah. Z. So this one also Z. So we need to use a different. So I generate 5 numbers. Okay, 1, 15, 8, 11, and 17. Okay. Okay, we need to put this for loops lah to do it. Okay, so this is how you're going to generate the random numbers. Okay, now we already know how to generate a random number. Okay, and we go back to this question here. Okay, so you already know to generate a 200. So you just put your for loop with a 200 and make sure that your random number is up to 500 only lah. Okay, then we're going to do this bubble sorting. Okay, so I just give you the codes for that. Okay, I just show the codes how to do it. Okay, so this is the code. Okay, for this code here, I do not use the ni lah, apa tu, the random number. Okay, later you can do it by yourself. Okay, so this code here, it already gives you this number. Okay, by using the bubble sorting. Okay, so this is the things. Okay, mula-mula kita kena put this function one. Okay, the swap position that we already do it earlier. Okay, in which you're going to swap the location between the highest and smallest number. Okay, so this is the function to implement the bubble sorting. Okay, you need to have an arrays here. Okay, and then this is to print the arrays values. Okay, and this is the main programs. Okay, after you run this one here, so what happened? Okay, you see the value already sorted. Okay, 11, 12, 22, 25, 34, 64, and 90 by using the apa ni? Bubble sorting. Okay, for the quick sort. Okay, so this is another apa ni? This is the coding lah untuk quick sort. Okay, we just look at the solutions here for the quick sort. Okay, so again, you need to have this function called a swap function. Okay, in which to swap the position of two elements, and this is the things lah. Okay, it's quite complex because you do the apa ni? Command and conquer. Alright. Okay, so this is how to do the quick sort pun punya okay, check dulu dia punya location is there low, is the number is low or smaller or higher. And the numbers lah. Okay, contoh 10, 7, 8, 9, 1, 5, and then when you run, and if you okay, it seems that this one doesn't, this online compiler doesn't support this what we call here, this one, this library. Okay, so we can run this one. Okay, never mind. And then next is for the selection sort. Okay, so again, okay, this is where you're going to swap the positions. Okay, so this is how to do the selection sort. Okay, since the selection sort, you need to find out the minimum number dahulu, and then after that, you put it to the left and get the unsort array. Okay, so this is how to find the minimum element in unsort array. Okay, by using this algorithm here, and then once find, okay, you need to swap the position here, and then okay, so this is the array that given. Okay, if you run, okay, so it already been sort. Okay, so this is the examples lah, how to do the bubble sort, quick sort, and selection sort. Okay, for this exercise 3, 4, and 5, Okay, so this become your individual assignment. Okay, please do exercise 3, 4, and 5. Okay, make sure that you what we call here, the program is executable. Okay, so I just copy the program and put into the compiler and check whether the result is correct or not. Okay, so this is your individual assignments. Okay, you need to do the exercise 3, 4, and 5. So any question up until here? Ada soalan tak? Okay, so this is the Linux operating system. Okay, that I installed in the VirtualBox. Right, so we just so this is the GUI. Okay, you can see here. Okay, you can click anything by using your mouse, or if you want to use the LUI, okay, the line user interface, you can go here and click the terminal. Okay, so this is where you're going to write down all the commands here inside here. Okay, so this is the folder. Okay, nampak tak? Hopefully nampak lah. Okay, so you have the document, downloads, this. Okay, so this is under the home lah. Okay, because I only have one user, so this is a home for the first user. And if we're going to look at other location, so this is the directory inside of this is the main directories of Linux. Okay, now I'm going to look. Okay, I'm going to show this document here. Okay, in this document here, I have this file here, try, long try, and file copy.odt. Okay, later we'll see. Okay, later we'll see this thing here. Okay, we're going to look at the basic Linux command and see what happened for each of the commands. Okay, first we're going to look at the copy. Okay, which is the CP here. Okay, so this one here, we are going to look at this first. First command is a copy. Okay, which is CP file1 file2 means that this command here makes a copy of file1 in the current working directory and call it file2. Okay, means that every time you're going to copy a file, okay, what you're going to do here is, okay, you just use the CP, type CP on the terminal, okay, and the file names, okay, the file that you're going to copy, and a new file that you're going to, the name of the new file, okay, that you're going to copy. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay, I click a terminal. Okay, so since this file here inside of the documents, okay, so we need to go to this directory dahulu because this is under the homes. Okay, because this file here inside of terminal, we need to go to this document directory. So how to do it? Okay, you can use the CD, okay, and then documents. Okay, now we are already inside of the document directories. Okay, and then to check whether it's correct or not, okay, you can put the ls, okay, which is we're going to list. Okay, now you can see here, okay, we have the file copy.odt, long try, and try. So we have these files here. Okay, and now I'm going to copy this try here. Okay, so cp try, and then I give another name is copy file. Okay, so you can see here the copy file already, okay, created lah kat sini. Okay, so let's check betul ke tak. Okay, we look at try. Inside of the try, okay, we have this information here, and then when we look at the copy file, okay, so we have the same things. Okay, so betul lah. Okay, this is to copy. Okay, so simply write cp try. Okay, the file that you're going to copy. and then name the new file, the new name of the copy files. Okay, so this is the CP. And then next, we are going to look at the second one here, which is a MV. Okay, MV is for the move. Okay, you're going to move to files 2. Okay, move or rename file 1 to file 2 is the command which makes a copy of file 1 in the current working directory and call it file 2. Okay, means that you're going to move or rename that file. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, MV, and then copy file. Okay, saya nak rename file. Okay, I'm going to put it as a rename file. Okay, see here. Now, your copy file no longer here. Okay, now it already be removed as a rename file. Okay, so this is how you're going to rename or move a file in the same directories. Okay, by using the MV. All right, next we have RM. Okay, RM is stand for the remove. Okay, so you're going to, this RM here is to remove a particular file from the system. Okay, so this is the command RM and then the file that you're going to remove. Okay, so how to do it? Okay, just simply go to your terminals. Okay, write down RM. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this rename file. Okay, so rename file. So automatically you see the rename file is no longer inside of this directories. Okay, it already be deleted. Okay, and moving on to the next slide. Okay, we have this slide here. Okay, I just put this one lah. Senang sikit nak tengok. Dekat mana dah sekarang ni? Okay, now we're going to look at the clear. Okay, so clear is to clear the terminal. Okay, so this will clear all the text and leave you with see okay, a lot of things here inside of this terminal. Okay, you're going to clear it. Okay, you don't want to see all these things here. Okay, you just simply put the clear as now it already be clear. Okay, your terminal become fresh. Okay, and next, okay, concatenates. Okay, so CAT. Okay, so the command cat can be used to display the content of a file on the screen. Okay, if you're going to check the file inside of the screen, okay, you can use this cat command. Okay, followed by the file name. Okay, contoh, we're going to look at, okay, what is inside of this try. Okay, so simply write CAT. Okay, before that I need to check lah whether we are in the same directory or not. Okay, masih lagi on the same directory. Okay, cat try. Okay, so this is the things inside of the try. Okay, inside of this file try here, we can see, okay, we have this information here. Okay, this things lah. Okay, contoh kalau kita tengok long try. Okay, you can see the long try. Okay. Try tu mana dia? Oh, sorry. Okay, cat long try. Okay, see. Okay, so this is the things, okay, inside of the long try. Okay, so you can see what are the things inside of the file. in the terminal. Okay, by using the CAT. Okay, so this is the information, the data inside of the file. Okay, the content of the long try files. Okay, moving on to the next slide. Okay, then we're going to look at the less. Okay, so less followed by the file name text. Okay, so the command less write the contents of a file onto the screen a page at a time. Okay, if you have the longer what we call here, a longer file, a longer content inside of the file. Okay, it will show you page by page. Okay, contohlah macam ni. Okay, previously, okay, we have a cat long try. Okay, so this is the content inside of the long try lah. Okay, you can see here. Okay, you need to scroll up and down to see what are the content inside of that file. But by using the less, okay, the instruction here. So what happened here is, okay, LESS. Okay, so it will show you, okay, the first page on the terminal, and then, okay, so this is the first one. Spacebar, sorry, you need to press the spacebar to see the next page. Okay. Tadi kita punya. Quit dulu. Q. Okay. Try again. Okay. Okay, so this is the next page. Right, and this is another next page, and it is end. Okay, kalau kamu nak end dia, press Q. Okay, compared to if you put a cat, okay, you need to scroll down the file, scroll down to see the content inside of the file. Okay, by using the less, no need to scroll down. Okay, you just press the space bar and then you go to the next page. Okay, go to the next page and another next page, and this is the end. Okay, and then last but not least, okay, so this is LS. Okay, so this is LS stand for the directory list. Okay, so this will list down the current directory. Okay, whatever things that inside of that directory will be listed down by using this ls. Okay, if you put ls minus l, so this is for long listing. Okay, kalau kamu ada long listing, okay, so it will, this one it will give you a long listing. Okay, so contohlah kita ada okay, so to see what is inside of the documents directory, so we just put the ls. Okay, and okay, so this is the long listing. Okay, it will give the details lah. Okay, all the file inside of this directory. Okay, how is the, who is the owner, the size, when it is the file created, and who can access to the file. Okay, any question up until here? Okay, I think we stop here, and then next we will go on this thing here, the permission. Any question?